What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Strictly Competitive EDH. My name is Anthony. Now, before we jump into the gameplay video today, I just want to let you guys know that I was having some audio issues with my microphone. So if I sound a little off compared to everybody else, that's why. I do apologize about that. Now, for this week, we have Kevin and Curtis from Amped Gaming joining us for an exciting game of cEDH.
What's going on, guys? It's Cupflow Kev here. Just another co-host with Amped Gaming. I'm here to jab some games with the homies. Please check us out on all socials. We're on YouTube. That's the biggest deal, you know. We're like a command zone, but for cEDH. So yeah, let us know what you think about the game down below. And yeah, shout out to you guys. Thanks for having us on.
What's up, guys? This is Curtis from Amped Gaming. You can find me on socials at RipASolo, and today I am playing Vivi or Nitier.
Now remember, if you want to gain early access to all of our videos and content, then go ahead and head on over to our Patreon page. There you can gain early access to all of our future content and videos, and you can gain extra perks in the Discord. And at the $10 tier, we'll even bring you on for your own dedicated episode on the channel. Now, let's go ahead and jump into that gameplay. First up is Kevin, playing Heliod, Radiant Dawn. This unique Azorius deck looks to cast its commander early to then transform it, so it can then take control of the board with its ability, allowing him to flash out spells at a discounted price. The deck looks to close out the game with the classic Hullbreaker line, using its mana rocks to bounce back and forth, creating infinite mana in the process, to then drain the table with a Blind Obedience. Going second is Curtis, playing Vivi, or Nitier. This Izzet deck likes to cast its commander as fast as possible. The plan is to pump up Vivi by casting a ton of non-creature spells, before hitting that Vivi button for an explosive amount of mana and storming off. The deck looks to close out the game by landing a Curiosity effect, allowing him to manually storm through the deck and eventually burn down the table. Going third is Edgar, playing Kinnan, Bonded Prodigy. This Simic deck looks to cast Kinnan as early as possible in order to produce an absurd amount of mana from Kinnan's ability, before dropping giant threats like Consecrated Sphinx or Nezahal. The deck looks to close out the game by making infinite mana with Basalt Monolith or Hullbreaker Horror before casting Thrasios to draw their entire deck and killing the table with a huge Finale of Devastation or with a Fairy Mastermind, drawing your opponents out. And finally, going fourth is me, playing the partner pairing Rograk Son of Roha and Tymna the Weaver. This Turbo Mardu list is all about jamming. It seeks to utilize Rograk as an easy sacrifice outlet to cards like Phyrexian Tower or Culling the Weak, to then use that mana for an explosive turn with cards like Bolas' Citadel or Ad Nauseam. This deck looks to close out the game with the classic Dualcaster Mage and Molten Duplication combo, making infinite copies of Dualcaster Mage and killing the table with combat.
I think we're good to go.
Okay, everybody's good to go. No pre-games.
No pre-games.
Let's get it started.
Let's do it.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you. Let's start. I'll draw a card. Let us play this Edgar Ways. I will play this Chromox. I'm gonna get hated on for this, but I'm gonna pitch an Invasion of Arcavios. I'll play a Mox Opal. I'll pass turn here.
Drop her turn.
Or
I'll play a Mox Diamond. I'll pitch Otawara. I'll tap for doesn't matter. Mana Vault. LED.
Yep.
And then I will shift the turn.
I'll draw a card. Play a Polluted Delta. I'll cast a Chromox. I'll pitch this. I'm gonna regret this. I'll pitch this Tezzeret.
Are we all pitching things we're gonna regret? I'll just pitch Adnos, don't worry.
Tapping for a blue. I'll go fetch. I guess, yeah, I'll just wait to tap. Go grab Tropical Island. I'm gonna tap for 2 and cast Kinnan.
I'm good on Kinnan.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna Simeon Spear Grad Red Blast that shit.
Monkey blast it.
I'll draw. I think I'll just go with the Verdant Catacomb. Like Edgar says, I'm gonna cast Rogelio.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pass third after that.
Alright, at your end step, I will tap for 2, not taking any damage, and flashing in a Fairy Mastermind.
Ooh.
Alright, we'll go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap. I'll draw for turn. Let's drop a Mana Confluence. Tap for 1, and play this Soul Ring.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move to combat. I think we go and swing 2 in at Rogrek to send a
I
message.
should be at 39.
Yeah.
Let's tap like 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll take 1 damage and I'll play Heliod.
Pass on
baby.
Heliod.
I pass.
Yep, good.
All right, that's all good by me. I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a volcanic island as land for turn. Let's tap for a red and a colorless, floating 2 colorless. This is going to be an odd sequence of play, but it makes sense. Then I'm gonna Emberth Blaze the Fairy Mastermind.
Dude, can I
This is
convince you otherwise?
Uh,
Oh no, Curtis just knows my bullshit. That's fine.
Okay, so right here, me personally, I would have taken out the Kinnan just because playing with Kinnan so much, it's an explosive deck. You don't want him to have mana the next turn after dropping Kinnan, but that's just me. That's just our opinion. We play against Kinnan all the time. I would have taken out that Kinnan, and that Fairy Mastermind being on Heliod's board, just knowing that Heliod is known for wheel and wheel effects, it is a problematic card, so I can totally understand why he wants to get that off the board as soon as possible.
Alright, this will go on a little adventure. Then I'd like to tap my Mox Diamond for a red, use the 2 colorless, and cast a Wheel of Fortune.
Yep, this is exactly why he killed that Fairy Mastermind and not the Kinnan. It all makes sense now.
I'd like to hold priority and crack my LED for 3 blue. I have nothing to discard. That is correct. If you think you can deal with me having no interaction in this game, then feel free to get rid of the wheel. But otherwise, I think we should probably wheel here.
Okay, I'll fetch in response.
I think we wheel. I'm down a wheel.
I don't love it. I kind of hate it actually, but
Yeah.
I love it.
yeah,
You
I bet you do. You got all your rocks down. You done like your whole fucking hand. Of course you love this.
I'll freaking do it.
I do have a surveil. Cool. I will surveil.
Yeah.
We will leave that there. I like to draw that.
Okay. Yeah. Passing on wheel.
Yep.
Alright, let's wheel. I discard nothing.
I discard E-Zone, Consecrated Sphinx, Force of Will, Soul Ring, and Mirage Mirror.
Mana Confluence, Tower, which I'm sad about because I was going to play it, but I was going to wait. Grand Abolisher, Rain of Filth, Eyeball of Content, Cabal Ritual.
Oh God.
I cannot say that I'm super sad that we
Yeah.
all gas, bro.
Discarding a Fairy Time Raveler and a Grim Monolith.
Yep.
Alright. Stack is clear. I'm going to use one of my floating blue, going down to 2. I'm going to cast a Preordain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Trying to. I'm going to put both of these on the bottom. And draw a card. This is a anticlimactic play, but I'm just going to pay 2 into an ever-flowing chalice. Then I will shift the turn there.
Cool.
Oh.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll draw. Play Rejuvenating Springs. Tap Chromox for 2 blue. I'll float 1 blue. I'm just gonna use 1, and I'll cast a Mana Vault. I'll use 2 green, 4 colorless, and the blue for an invasion for 5.
Oh, invasion for 5?
Yeah.
What could it be?
What could it be?
I don't like that.
You see, I could have casted my 5 mana spell too.
Okay, cool. I'll pass.
Okay. We will put down this Seedborn Muse. I guess I'll have Kevin. You can defend the invasion. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay.
On tap.
Untap with, yeah.
Draw.
Yep.
Or do you have anything on my draw or anything? No.
No, you can go ahead.
Play City Traders. I'll float a colorless. I'm
Okay,
gonna
buddy.
cast a Springleaf from cast
it.
Mox Opal. Use a white. Static Prison.
You target on ETB, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'll pass on this cast.
Okay, I'm gonna take out Seaborn.
Yeah, I have no response to the target.
Let's tap Heliod for black. This for let's cast Valky, God of Lies.
Oh, that's funny.
We're gonna test this card out.
I will pass on Valky.
I pass on it.
I pass.
Okay, I'll show you the non-creatures first. I have an Ancient Tomb, Swan Song, Spellwire Stone, Displacement Wave, and a Snap. And you can pick from a Delivery Moogle or a Ranger Captain.
I like that Ranger Captain.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right. I'll do the same, I guess. For non-creatures, I have a Wooded Foothills, a Seagate Restoration, a Dizzy Spell, a Brain Freeze, and a Magic Damper. And for creatures, you can choose a Tandem Lookout.
Yeah, we're gonna get that out of here. I like Valky. Oh my god, this is a gas card.
I have copy artifact, copy enchantment, and crop rotation, and then you can choose from a Mockingbird or a Nyx Bloom.
Well, considering none of us have creatures left, your Mockingbird does absolutely nothing. So we're gonna get that Nyx Bloom out of there.
Okay.
Who would have guessed the Turbo Mardu deck at the table had all the answers for the problems? This is the first time that I'm trying out Valky. The reason I play it is because I'm in a super turbo deck and I'm going against 3 blue decks that are control and grindy. And my deck is not designed to have answers all the time for this. So Valky, it just allows me to reveal everybody's hands. It lets players see who the real problem is at the table. That way they don't use any interaction on me. It allows me to catch up and maybe pop off later, especially considering that Edgar already has a Seaborn down, and I did answer it for now, but it's gonna come back after a little while once that static prison goes away. And Heliod's board is progressed. He has the mana rocks. All he needs to do is transform the Heliod and start getting discounts. So yeah, Valky, good card.
I am going to pass the turn after the Valky.
We'll go to my turn. I'll untap. I'll draw. Play the Ancient Tomb I showed y'all. And I will tap for 2, 3. I'll take 2 life for the Ancient and then 2 life for the Heliod to transform.
Danger,
Pass
danger,
on.
danger. Yeah, I pass.
Cool. I will pass turn from here.
I think on your end step, I'm gonna
Spin
put a
here.
spin. Here we go. Top 5.
Okay.
1,
It's just gonna be an elf.
3, 4, 5. It's most definitely not an elf, fellas. The hole breaker.
I knew it. I was just about to say that shit too. Oh my god, dude.
Any response on end step before we go to my turn? Is there Hullbreaker Horror in play there?
Nope.
No.
Alright, untap. And draw for turn. Play this Wooded Foothills and crack it.
Nope.
I will grab a Steam Vents that I'll chuck in.
I'm gonna use this dice to represent the discount on
Yeah.
Heliod.
Okay.
I'll tap for 3. And I'll cast Vivi.
Vivi. I'll pass on Vivi.
I pass on Vivi.
I'll tap for 1. I'll cast a Soul Ring. Vivi trigger.
Yeah.
Take a damage.
Take a damage.
I will shift the
again.
turn there, I believe.
On your end step, I would like to respond. I'll tap for a. Let's tap this one for a blue. Take a damage. I'll attempt to snap, targeting the hole breaker.
That seems sensible.
I'll tap here for a green. I'll cast a crop rotation, sacrificing rejuvenating springs. Hullbreaker horror trigger. I think I'll target the static prison.
So you're targeting the prison?
Yeah, the Hullbreaker horror will target the prison.
I pass on that. Let's go with me.
Sure.
Yeah, I will pass on that as well.
Okay.
I will respond to the crop rot.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a Gaia's Cradle, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it's gonna be a Talon Gates to phase out Heliod. I mean, it really depends on Edgar. Like, what are you gonna go for here, or do you not want to say?
I don't want to say. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I should rather get the counter out of your hand if you're gonna counter it.
I'll tap for 2 and a blue. Let's float 1, and I will cast a Spellseeker.
Yeah, I pass on
Yeah.
Spellseeker.
Spellseeker ETB. I'll search for a card. Let's search up a Dramatic Reversal.
Oh shit.
I'll
Oh,
play
nice.
the 4th one. I'll tap for 1, and I'll for a blue, and I'll attempt to Dramatic Reversal. Okay, I'll untap, and then I'll attempt to tap for 2 and a white. And I will flash in a delivery Moogle.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Pass on Moogle.
Alright, I will grab I guess the Moonsilver key. Yeah, I'll get a Moonsilver key. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll tap for 1 and I'll attempt to Swan Song targeting the Crap Rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get a bird.
You get a 2/2. So snap targeting Hullbreaker.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Get a bird.
And
This goes back to my hand.
yep, I'll untap these 2 lands. Snap goes to grave. We are back to end step. I'll tap for 2. I'll take a damage. And I'll take another 2 for Ancient Tomb. And I'll attempt to cast a Displacement Wave for X equals 3.
Sure. All non-land permanents 3-drop or less will go to hand.
Okay.
You with me?
Okay. I will flash in a Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flash in a Mox Opal. Float 1. And I'll recast the Fawar Stone. I will tap for, let's do 2. And I will cast a Ranger Captain.
Yep.
ETB, I'll search for an Esper Sentinel. Let's use this one. Play the Moonsilver. And as my final act, I'll pay 1, lose a life, and flash in this Esper Sentinel.
That displacement wave right there, it really did put Kevin in the demanding spot in this entire game. He has the Ranger Captain on the field now to protect his win if he gets there, and there's an Esper Sentinel to help him draw to fill up his hand again. And on top of that, there's a Heliod that's flipped over, so he's gonna get discounts on whatever he draws into. So yeah, very, very good play right here by Kevin. It really did put him in the lead because now we're all just gonna struggle to try to keep up again, at the same time feeding him cards from that Esper Sentinel.
All right, I am good to go to your turn, Edgar.
Untap.
On your upkeep,
yeah.
I will sack the Ranger Captain.
Upkeep. I'll draw.
I'm kind of surprised you cracked the Ranger there.
Yeah. I was gonna get a Chromox and a Mana Vault down and not even be able to cast Kinnan. I don't have mana to cast Kinnan and Rocks to do the thing with Seed 1.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, then I'm happy to just keep the Ranger Captain.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
And right here, I really should have jumped in and chimed in on my politicking and started talking to the table because I think that we should have let Kevin crack that Ranger Captain. I do know that I'm a turbo player and people are probably scared going into my turn and that Ranger Captain no longer being there, but I don't have the resources. There's no tutors in my hand to go and get anything to pop off. And I have to develop my board again with only 3 mana. So I definitely would have allowed him to crack that Ranger Captain because it also allows us not to worry that he's gonna go into his turn protected if he goes for a win.
You're good. You got it.
I'll cast Chromox.
Trigger Esper.
Yeah, you can draw. I'll pitch a Nyxbloom Ancient. I'll cast Mana Vault. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass my turn.
I have no responses to your stuff.
I'll
Yep, you got
untap
it.
my Trop with you.
Cool. I will draw a card. Vote 2 colorless. The Cavern of Souls. Naming human.
Yep.
Sacking
Okay.
cEDH triggers. Use 1 colorless. Springleaf. You can draw a card. We cast this Mox Opal. Pass Rogelio. Black. Valky. Let me see them hands again.
I'll reveal a Spellseeker, a Snapcaster Mage, Chromax,
Oh,
and
God.
Enlighten.
All the cards that you saw before and the stuff that's in hand, and then Vivi in tandem.
Edgar, I'm just gonna hit your Kinnan. I think that's the only thing in your hand, right? That's a
Does-
problem.
Does it I have
Oh,
Hullbreaker,
the Hullbreaker.
Mockingbird?
I would say Hullbreaker.
He can't cast it though, can he? And then if I get rid of Kinnan, then it costs 4?
That is correct.
And you guys have interaction for the Hullbreaker if that ever happens. I want to take him off as commander, guys. I don't, because he already has a Seedborn down. I don't want him to drop that, the Kinnan. I'll take out the Tandem Lookout again.
Okay.
That's a good call.
You can have Vivi. I'm going to hit the Spellseeker because we can kind of play around your graveyard. I don't know what's in the deck. And then here, we're just going to go Static Prison. I will hit the Heliod.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. After that, I will pass through.
Mardu control, baby. Mardu control.
Cool. I'll go to untaps. I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's activate Moonsilver Key. I'll float 1.
Sounds good.
I'll grab a Mana Vault, and I would like to cast it. I'm gonna sack Ranger Captain here.
Uh-oh. Pass on Ranger Captain sack.
Yeah. Then yeah, I have nothing.
I will tap for 5. I'll take 2. A tap for a blue and a blue.
Hole breaker.
Hole breaker, baby.
Yeah.
I got nothing on BH.
I have nothing either.
Same.
I'm gonna cast this Chromax. I'll have a bounce targeting my Mana Vault. This will go. I won't exile a card, but I will tap for 1 and I'll cast a Mana Vault. This one targeting the Mox Opal. I'll go ahead and present a loop of infinite mana.
Yeah.
At the end of the loop, I'll keep my Mox Opal in hand. Let's go ahead and cast a Snapcaster Mage. I'll have a bounce. I'll bounce the Valky. Okay, everybody gets their stuff back. I will play a Spell Seeker. This one bouncing. I was gonna bounce the Moogle.
Yep.
Okay, Spell Seeker. I'll search. I'll grab. I can grab a Prosperity and just draw the game out.
Hell yeah. It'll be the first draw on the channel.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, let's grab a
Game's like 3 hours.
Bounce the Soul Ring.
Yep.
I'll grab a Blind Obedience.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, the Blind Obedience is on top. I will cast the Prosperity. Let's do X equals 1. Everybody draws 1 card.
Yep.
Sweet. I'll have a bounce targeting the Fawar.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll cast a Blindo, and I'll bounce the Chromax. Yep, and I'm just gonna present the loop all over and then ping y'all to death.
Yep. You got it.
Man, what an awesome game that was. Congratulations to Kevin for taking that W. That deck is not an easy deck to pilot whatsoever, and he did that phenomenally. And thank you, Amped Gaming, for coming onto our channel and jamming some games with us. We really do appreciate y'all. And thank you guys for tuning in to another week, another episode. And don't forget, if you want to gain early access to all of our videos and content, then go ahead and head on over to our Patreon page. The link is going to be in the description box down below. And if you're enjoying our content, then go ahead and leave us a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.